Hello everybody. Today, welcome to this session, Introduction to Hadoop System. Now let's see what is a Hadoop system. Hadoop is an open source software framework used for storing and processing the big data in a distributed manner on large clusters of commodity hardware. So that is the important thing, that Hadoop is not only a software, but it is an open source software framework where different components are being used. And Hadoop is licensed under Apache Software Foundation. It was developed by Dov Cutting and Mike Cafrella. Let's see now the important components of the Hadoop. Previously, in the first version of the Hadoop, there were only two important components, that is the HDFS and the MapReduce. HDFS is used for distributed storage system and MapReduce is used for processing the system. So these previously there were only two components, HDFS, distributed storage system, and the MapReduce, which is used to process the data as well as to cluster the data. But in the next version, that is the current version of the Hadoop system, that is the Hadoop 2.0, one more component was introduced. In previously, HDFS was used to store the data and MapReduce were used for processing the data as well as for resource allocation. But later on, it was found that as the data has been increased, there was a lot of burden on the MapReduce. So as to reduce the burden of the data allocation and the resource allocation, one more component was introduced, that is the yarn. Yarn is nothing but yet another resource negotiator. So now the task of the MapReduce is just only data processing, and the yarn, the task of the yarn, that is another resource negotiator, yet another resource negotiator, it is used for resource allocation. So these are the three now main important components of the Hadoop. And these are not only the components which are being used, but when we go for the ecosystem, we'll find there are multiple components being used in the Hadoop system, and that's why we call it as an open source software framework. Thank you.